Hey, it's a new day and welcome back to my channel. I'm Megan Fox, and don't be fooled just because I'm sitting on a chair. That's not what's going to be going down in this video today, guys. I totally underestimated how much time and energy it takes to declutter even small spaces in your home with 3 small children in the mix. What started out as a kind of week in my life of decluttering turned into a 4-week project. So glad you're here. Come along for the ride. This is going to be a very realistic portrayal of what it's like decluttering as a mother. So thank you guys for being here, and let's get into it. Okay, it is a gloomy, rainy day. It's before Christmas actually, but I'm like, I have the bug. I've got to organize this toy room. We're having Christmas in a bit, and there's gonna be more toys to deal with, and I wanna just declutter and organize and just basically have a system that works. And I'm really excited to be filming it now actually, so by the time this video goes up, I can tell you if this worked or not. You guys can see like how it looks after like a month of using the system. I will show you. I will hold myself accountable, so stay tuned for that in just a bit here. But behind me I have my awesome organization system. We had an Amish guy build us this storage cabinet unit. It was exactly how I pictured it in my head. I wanted the big doors to open at the top, where I could put in all kinds of bins for like art supplies and things like that. And then the beautiful thing about this is I don't need a toy box. I have just big pull-out drawers, really big ones. You can fit all kinds of toys in there. The kids have just been like smashing their toys in there and not even organizing. They're supposed to each have their own drawer, but they play with each other's toys, and like that wasn't a good system. We're gonna figure out a new system here. So I first went to Target and I got a whole bunch of their shoebox organizer containers. They're $1.50 at Target. I just get like the white lids, very basic. I will pick all the stickers off so they're nice and clean. And then I also went to Dollar Tree because I realized I want more than that. And I got these for $1.25 each. So I don't know, I think I would just go with the Target ones. They feel like a little better quality. For 25 cents more, I would feel like it's worth it. So first things first, I have to go through and kind of like collect all the pieces to each game and each like activity, like Lincoln Logs and Mr. Potato Head and all that stuff. Plus, we also have a game cabinet that we keep our games in over in the family room, and so I'm gonna kind of do that together, like a joint project, because it's kind of the same stuff. Hoping to move all the toys and stuff over here, and then maybe have more of like my things over there. I don't know, we'll see. Now that I'm thinking about it, is it smart to have my stuff at kids level? I don't know, we'll see. But you could use like a fancy Cricut. I have a Cricut, I love to use it, but I'm actually not using that for this project, so stick around. Anybody can do this. It's gonna be a really cheap solution, and also hopefully very functional with toddlers who don't know how to read. But anyway, I figured, like I said, I have the gumption, gotta get to it. Let's go. Also, I did forget to say they do have toys in the basement. They have a few toys in their room, and then there's like, of course, riding toys and stuff outside. So not everything is limited to that cabinet, but that's the majority of what they play with. Oh my goodness, what have I started? This is a bigger project than I thought it was gonna be, but it's time for lunch. Okay, I'm not about to cook, so I just heated up some chicken fried rice from Trader Joe's. And then this is their orange mandarin chicken. Josh does not love this meal, so I'm making it for lunch for us. I love it, and it's super quick, so this is what we're doing. Come. Come here. No. Come. This one. Come. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is literally decluttering like a mother. So, or maybe you don't have to be a mom to identify with this. So I got out the arts and craft supplies, and I was get everything, you know, have it all out in front of me so I can organize it. And I found all of our Christmas cards from the last like couple years. I do have them on rings, so they're somewhat organized, but then I have a whole section here that still needs to be going through and figure out where they go. I keep my close family and friends in one section, and then all the stuff that my YouTube family sends me, my YouTube friends, in another. It's super nice to keep your cards organized like this because, yeah, then the kids can flip through them. But now I'm just gonna take them off the ring and put them in a gallon bag. and store them away for like 15 years from now. It would be so fun to look back and be like, wow, so much will change in 15 years. So I think it will be even more valuable to have then. So yeah, as you can see, I'm like, feel like I'm more behind than when I started. Yay. Okay, as you can see, I'm not even near done, but I want to put these back up in the cupboard before Miller just digs everything out again. And I thought I'd show you. They're really not that organized inside the bins, but each bin has like its own category. Over here we have kids' art supplies. This is homeschooling type worksheets, workbooks, all those supplies. Here is learning games. Here is all the, I don't know, writing utensils organized in mason jars. And then here is some arts and crafts, like adult arts and crafts. So we're gonna try this system out. It's kind of how it has organically worked, so I think we'll be fine. I need to now organize the books and the song books. My husband is a song leader at church, the sewing things. And then most of these clear bins actually ended up getting like completely free once I decluttered and threw out things that were broken or half used up or things like that. I also need to put these in like a toolbox for a girl type of thing. You know, I have all these like command strips and different odds and ends like that. I should put a tape measure in there and like a little screwdriver, you know, just so that's all together. And then this stuff actually goes with my gift wrapping stuff down in the basement. So this box will be empty in just a second as well. And of course, when you declutter, the kids find all the new toys and they're just excited to rediscover them again.
I'm going my house. I know how to get in my house. I got on my chair to get in my house.
Oh my. Okay, happy Thursday. It's a no makeup day today, and yeah, it's not just the next Thursday, it's literally probably 3 weeks later. It's after Christmas, and we've been using the system. It's been working great. It's just that I never got anything labeled. So I'll have like boxes of Lincoln logs, things like that, and there's just no label. So what I'm gonna do is label the lid and the box so that we can find both and we know where everything goes. The kids are making their own individual little caves in the toy room. So if you hear any small disturbances in the background, that's them. But what I did was I just went on Canva and I designed my own little 2x4 labels. And the way I did that was I just actually went onto Amazon and Googled the toy that I had, and then I screenshotted the project image. The way you screenshot is just hit the print screen and the Windows button at the same time, and that will screenshot whatever you're looking at, crop them down, and then I used just a bold, simple font that my 3-year-old can't read yet, but my 5-year-old is starting to, and so there's both the picture and the words, so they can kind of learn them simultaneously. So I'm gonna just peel off the manufacturing sticker on the, oh dear, tell me they're gonna come off easy. Yeah, I think they will. I just have to rip slower. And then I'm going to place one on the front of each and on the lid. And the way I'm gonna keep them there, you could make fancy, pretty crickety ones, which I would love to do, but then it wouldn't work for the kids. And that's the whole beauty of this system. It's gotta work for the kids. I bought a roll of contact paper and I'm just using that as my adhesive. I'm just gonna cover up the paper with the adhesive and it'll work as tape. Also, if you don't have contact paper, packing tape would be great for this. Just make sure that your label is significantly smaller than the width of packing tape because, yeah, packing tape is pretty indestructible too. Oh my goodness, so my friend just texted as I'm working here. She just had a true set of Irish twins. She just had her second baby boy in 2022. Her Her oldest was born in January of this year, and now she just had her second boy in December. Wow. And her husband's in medical school, so she's gonna have a busy couple years ahead of her, that's for sure. I always said I loved that my first two were 18 months apart. I feel like there was an awesome gap, because at first you just had two babies, but then after a while they learned to play together really well. The first 18 months are hard, and then after that it's super fun, but I cannot imagine Irish twins. Oh my goodness. Wow. But she will do great. Yeah, I'm just really excited to meet him. See? Kitchen. Oh wait, why does it say kitchen? This is not kitchen stuff. Lonnie, run downstairs and give me the kitchen bin. Okay, I need to stop yakking and focus on what I'm doing here. Much later. This is how it is with decluttering like a mother. You're just doing bits and pieces. Rarely do I get a job from start to finish completely done. There's like meal times and nap times. We actually took Josh some lunch, and then while the kids were napping, I was answering comments on a YouTube video, did some editing, and then I got back to this again. So let me show you what it looks like. Here is what it looks like for now. Up here, some art supplies and things that are for me, not the kids. Ask me how this looks in July, and we will see if it works. But I feel like at least now there's no excuse. The kids know where everything goes. It's nice and colorful for them. Of course, a neutral aesthetic playroom would be nice for me, but it's not about me in here. It's about the kids. And then I have the smaller ones down here. And I should probably take this one away because, you know, we don't want random guests finding the Play-Doh, you know? Should probably go up here somewhere. I don't know why that took me so long to get done, you know, weeks and weeks, but hopefully it works out. Also down here, these drawers, they are like just open toy bins at the moment, which is fine. We have random things that are not part of a set or anything like that, so it's okay. But I have a feeling I'm gonna be paring down again in like a month or two, because I'm gonna be very intentional about keeping an eye on what they're actually playing with, getting rid of the stuff that they don't, so I don't have to like just keep, sometimes you just keep rearranging things that you never even really play with. They just dump them and then that's it. So anyway, hopefully this inspired you to at least attempt to do something with your toy situation. If nothing else, you can always declutter. Also, I know not everybody has these awesome Amish made cabinetry. IKEA has something similar, much chintzier and cheaper, but it's kind of the same idea. Anything with big, deep pull-out drawers is a win in my opinion. And if you'd like a whole tour of my toy room, I made a whole video on that, so you can definitely check it out. There's a lot of good links in that one, and yeah, it is very cute when it doesn't look like this. Aftermath of filming, guys. This is real life. Okay, this feels super random, but I'm sitting on the floor of my beautiful, newly renovated bathroom. It's my birthday. It's like the yuckiest, ugliest day out. It's like sleet raining and I don't know what. It's so ugly out there. And I just randomly decided I felt like organizing my bathroom stuff, so I'm gonna do it. Why not? I'm just staying home today anyway. It's not fit to dry out there really. And the kids are downstairs cleaning my living room for my birthday. It's the cutest thing. I can't wait to see it. I'm sure it'll be more of a mess than anything, but they are like into it. I hear them down there. They were like dusting the piano. I could hear it. Anyway, cracks me up. But yeah, I don't know. When the mood strikes, I feel like you gotta capitalize on it, because for some reason, to me, I feel like decluttering is fun when you're in the mood. So I'll show you the supplies I got, and then I'll show you the situation here. I actually just went to Dollar Tree and Home Goods. I found these at Home Goods accidentally. I wasn't really looking for anything. And then I found these at Dollar Tree. So these were $1 a piece. And let me see, I usually keep the tags on. Yeah, I don't know how much this was for a set of 3. I think it was like $7 or something. But yeah, so that's just what I'm gonna work with. And I have to tell you, before I show you in these 2 drawers here, this, I have no reason not to be organized. This is a custom made Amish. Hi, Miller. Did you find your mother? You are too cute. This is a custom made Amish cabinet, and it's exactly how I designed it myself, so there's no reason why I shouldn't have it organized, but I didn't really go to any effort to organize it right away because I wanted just to see how I worked naturally with it. I didn't want to like buy supplies and things like that. I always feel like it's good to live in a space first before investing a lot of money, which I didn't invest a lot of money, but you know what I mean, before investing a lot of money into organization stuff. So the idea, okay, yeah. So the idea was to have nice pull-out drawers that I could just set my products up here on the counter, and then as I'm done with them, just scrape them into the drawer. So it's not like I intend it to look super like organized once like in here. I want it to work for me, not me have to work for it, you know? So I'm fine with just like dumping things in, but I think it'd be nice to have some sort of organization, especially like different categories, I think. And the most important part, I think, is gonna be the decluttering process. You should see some of the stuff I have in here. Dada. Oh, are you saying happy birthday to mama? Yeah, happy birthday. Okay, here. Okay, from this angle, you can see my pretty rug, but let's just, oh my goodness, do I even want to do this, guys? Look. Oh my word, just stuff everywhere. But this is like the stuff I use. I don't have a ton of product, except why do I have 3 toothpastes? Yes, mama has a mess in here. Yes. But that's all the stuff I use. And then down here is things that I didn't throw away yet because I wasn't sure if I was gonna use them, but this needs a major decluttering down here. Like, I bought these thinking I was gonna razor my face, and then I'm like, what am I even doing? I am not going to, then I have to do that all the time. Are you kidding? I mean, I'm okay with a little bit of peach fuzz. It's not like I'm that hairy, good grief. So I need to get rid of those or give them away or something. This is fashion tape that's just like laying in here loose. I need to make a little bag for it since I lost the other one. Zit stickers, I'm wearing one right now. Funny thing, actually, I am feeling sad about this big birthday, my 30th. And I feel like I woke up and the Lord's like, you're not that old yet. You're still getting zits like a teenager. So thank you, God, for the pimple. Okay, and this is kind of random, but super fun. If you would like to get into more like knowing what's going on with your cycle, this is so fun. This is an ovulation predictor test, and I've been using Natural Cycles, but with using that app, it's nice to know when you ovulate, so you can kind of have more green days and less red ones. And this has been super fun, just to get to know your cycle better and everything. I actually used these when I was trying to get pregnant with my last one. Try it out if you haven't. They're relatively cheap. And then here is Crest white strips, which I think I'm actually gonna throw out because they hurt my teeth, they make them sensitive. And I recently picked up a box of this Luminous stuff, which is much messier and like grosser feeling on your teeth. But once it's done, like your teeth look so much better, and they do not make them sensitive, which is way more important. So I think I found a winner in that department. Okay, there's a lot of TMI in here, but I have 2 Diva cups. I only use the one, so I need to throw out, I guess. What else would you do with it? The one that's not the size I use. And I love to watch my phone in the shower. That's like my YouTube time. And so I did get a phone mount for the wall, which we're not gonna use now. We can just set our phones on the ledge. It works great. Why sticky up my pretty shower with, you know, a plastic hook? So I need to either see if anybody in my family wants it or just get rid of it. But yeah, that is my task for the next little bit. I'm actually excited. I'm in the mood, so like I said, I think it'll be fun. Okay, that was so fun. The whole thing took me like 15 minutes. So here's what it looks like. No labels, because I don't know if this is gonna work. You know, I don't want to spend a lot of time, and there really isn't a lot of categories. This is hair stuff, and then this is like other things that I use every single day, and then this is just more like skincare stuff. Actually, my deodorant, why do I have 2 of these? I'm so bad for that. I need to use up 1 deodorant before I move to the next one. So all my duplicates I have over in another closet in the bigger bathroom, the kids' bathroom. And then this is underneath. I think it looks good. It's just not very like categorized or anything. It's just things I use occasionally. I definitely need them when I need them. I could not bring myself to throw this out, even though it looks so gross and crusty without the lid, because this stuff I love using on my legs in the winter. It's just so I don't look so deadly, like white and glow in the darkish. I only wear perfume like for special dates and stuff, and I couldn't bring myself to throw this out, even though I couldn't find the lid. It smells so good, and there's still a couple spritzes left, so that's staying. And then yeah, it's just basic, you know, organization, and it was super fun. I decided while I was decluttering that when the kids go down for their naps this afternoon, I am going to take a bubble bath, which sounds so ridiculous and luxurious. I never take a bubble bath in the middle of the day when my kids are napping. I usually have to be editing or something like that, but today a YouTube video is going out, so I will just sit in the bathtub. It'll be so relaxing, and like answer comments and stuff, so I'm excited about that. So anyway, let this be a little inspiration for you. It took me 15 minutes. The kids were playing happily. Evonnie's still cleaning my living room for me, so she's really into it. I'm a little scared to go look. But yeah, little projects like that are so much less overwhelming. You just have to kind of think ahead of time, like what organization you need, maybe measure a drawer or 2. But other than that, once you start going, it goes faster than you think, really. So don't put those little projects off. And sometimes, like, then when you get on a roll, then you're ready for the next one, you know? Now I feel like going downstairs and decluttering my kitchen junk drawer, so maybe I'll do that, but it's my birthday, so I'm not gonna push it. Oh my goodness, good job. What did you do?
I cleaned the living room.
Did you decorate?
No one helped me.
No one helped you? You did it all yourself? You did the piano? Wow. And look, everybody's looking down at baby Jesus. Excellent. Goodness. Wow, you're such a good organizer and cleaner too. Did Miller try to rip open that present? Uh-oh. Okay, there are some features of this 1970s kitchen that are less than ideal. One of them being my spice cabinet, which is right here. I love the location. Obviously, it's nice to have your spices, grab them while you're cooking. And yeah, I really can't complain about that too much, but the inside, not only is it ugly, I mean, I don't really mind. I don't feel like every door that I open needs to be like picturesque and aesthetic inside necessarily, but it's not functional at all. I don't know how many times I've gotten like foot cramps, standing on my tiptoes, trying to like dig around, trying to find what I was looking for. There's no organization in here, and every time I would organize it, it wouldn't stay organized for more than like a week because Josh is storing around for meat rubs. I'm like trying to cook quickly, add ingredients while it's boiling nicely and all that stuff. So Josh has heard me complain about this for the last 3 years, and for Christmas, bless his heart, he tried to find a solution. We'll see if it works. He got these, I'll link everything I'm using here down below in case this looks like something that would work for you, but he got me these nice metal looking racks, and it looks like you can put 10 spices on a rack. He did all the measuring and figuring it out, and he said that he's gonna put 2 here, 2 there. It is evening time, so Josh is home. This is when most projects happen in the winter time, honestly. Saturdays, they're usually too precious and filled up with other things. So he's gonna come up here and install everything, but I have to do the decluttering process first. I'm gonna throw out all the outdated stuff and just things we don't use, like things that it's like, why is this in here? And then I have to decant everything, which I am doubtful this is gonna happen tonight. It is 7:19 after all, but I got these beautiful spice jars on Amazon. They have the wooden lids, and so yeah, I'm gonna just use the labels that came with. I'll probably end up using like 10% of them. Like, what is this? Adobo achiote powder, furikake, garam masala. Anyway, arrowroot, like most of these things, green peppercorn. Like I said, most of these things I do not use. Fenugreek leaves, fennel seed, yeah. This is very extensive in the choices. Honestly, guys, I cannot tell you the joy that this is gonna bring me finally having this figured out. Like, it's almost too good to be true. I told Josh I'm not gonna get excited because I don't quite trust that everything's gonna work out, but that's not right. I should put my faith in him. Anyway, let's get started. Okay, so here are all the spices I regularly use, and as you can see, as I was digging around, I found repeats. I have 2 garlic salts, I have 3 paprikas, one of them smoked, and I have 2 basil leaves, but the one is not even opened yet, so that's good. But yeah, those are all 3 spices I use a lot, so I'm not going to throw those out. I'm running very low on ground mustard, but I'll just put that on my grocery list. And then I put in the back here the spices I rarely use, such as like Mexican seasoning. And I bought this, I'm not in love with it. So I think I might just have to throw some of these out. Pickling spices I use like once a year when I make my 7-day pickles. So I don't know, this might not even be good anymore. And then over here, I need to find homes for I was keeping my country gravy mix and stuff up on the top area, but I'm gonna put that in my baking cabinet now, so that should be fine. And so I think I'll also do the same thing with Italian seasoning and ranch dressing and that kind of stuff. I think I'm gonna just find a new home for that over in my pantry right here. And then Josh, I think we're gonna get him a little basket and he can have all of his meat rubs in there, and we'll put it somewhere else because I think that's another reason this was not working. It was just way too stuffed. And then here is random things that I'm definitely not gonna decant into my pretty spice jars. I have to decide what I want to do with those, so stay tuned for the finished product. Also, I haven't tried this yet. I need to make some popcorn. That looks really good. Halfway there. Yay! Merry Christmas to me. Once they're in here, they'll be packed in tight, right?
Yeah.
And then I'll just have to have a system. But look, Josh, does that mean there's room for 10, 20, 30, 40? So I'm gonna have to order more spice jars. Right?
How many spices do you have? Do they all have to be in spice jars?
Yeah, that's true. Do they all have to look pretty?
I don't know, but that's pretty sweet if I don't say so myself. What do you think, buddy? Here, come here. Look what Daddy's got. Look at this. Oh.
Say, good job, Daddy.
You want to do it? Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Don't push it back in. Yeah.
Okay, it's my spice cupboard. It's my spice cupboard.
I put it in there, so it's mine.
Okay, you can start cooking now, too.
Okay, no, it's yours. You want to do it again?
Oh, great. This is the new attraction. Oof. Guys, I do not decant my cereal into boxes because I think it's a pain in the butt. Also, I like looking at the cereal box lids because I think they are colorful and interesting, and I keep them in a cupboard where nobody sees. I'm kind of starting to adopt the idea with spices maybe a little bit. Sure, it's gonna be really nice when I'm like filming a cooking video to pull out my smoked paprika and it looks like this rather than just like, you know, an ugly box. But yeah, now I'm just gonna have to remember to decant everything, and now I have extras that I have to store somewhere. I don't know, guys. We'll see. I'm gonna give it a chance. Also, here's all the expired things in empty jars. After all that, I bought this cute smoked paprika thing and now I don't even get to see it. It's okay. I like the other jars better. Okay, so I just realized that with these pull-out drawers, there's actually a system. These flat black spots, you put the stickers of what you have on those shelves. So I'm not gonna put them on now because I'm not convinced where I want everything yet. But over time, I'll think about it. I like to use spaces before I like label every little thing out of them, you know? So yeah, I'll use it for a while, see what I think. And then I may end up labeling the bottom 4 but the stuff up here kind of rotates and changes, so I don't know if I want to commit by putting labels on the front. We'll see. I don't know, but I didn't realize that came along. Nifty, nifty. If I like this system, I will buy another 24 pack of these glass jars because they are cute, guys. Like, it is gonna bring me joy when I film cooking videos to have them sitting on my counter and everything, but it is a little extra at the end of the day. I don't know. We'll test it out and I'll have to give you a review in an upcoming video sometime maybe. Also, I put all of Josh's stuff for his grilling in this basket, which I'm gonna put over here in the cupboard by the grill. So that should work out great. He actually got a new grill for Christmas and we haven't gotten it out yet. We wanna put it under a roof and the roof isn't built out there yet because we don't wanna put our brand new smoker grill out in the elements right off the bat. Pennsylvania can be pretty harsh in the winter. But anyway, I guess I'm gonna call this done for now, wipe up the cabinets, and I'm going to bed. It's like 8:59, and guys, I turn into a potato after 8:30, really, so. I'm being dramatic, but honestly, yeah. I'm glad that's done. On to the next thing. Okay, so we are about to declutter like a mother. Let me give you a little backstory. So I was in the shower getting ready for tonight. We're going out for a fancy supper. I don't know where. It's a surprise. It's to celebrate my birthday. My family is taking me out to eat somewhere. I don't know where. I was supposed to get babysitters for the kids and I don't know where we're going. But anyway, as I was showering, the Amazon guy rang the doorbell and dropped off some supplies I've been waiting on to kind of organize the skirt situation in my closet. We'll get to that in a bit. But I quickly made myself an iced coffee. This has Nutella in it. And we are going to declutter. So excuse the hair, it's still drying, but I feel like you have to capitalize on it when you feel like it, and I feel like it. So we're gonna do it. It's not a really long project, but I think it's gonna make a big impact. So as you can see, these are my skirts back here. I'm literally storing them like this, just looped on these. I mean, I love the hangers. They're like velvet hangers, but guys, this is not professional at all. It's not probably very good for my skirts either. I mean, look at this. This is my black skirt hanger and there's just like so many skirts on it. Anyway, so I got 20 of these wooden hangers, and do you want to guess how many skirts I have? I actually have 32 skirts plus the one I'm wearing, so that's 33. Plus I wear a lot of dresses, so that's more skirts than I really need, and I really am not wearing them all. However, I think my approach for decluttering today is I do want to get down to 20. 20 skirts is plenty, you know? We're obviously combining like denim, normal casual wear with church skirts too, so it's fine. 20 I think is a pretty good number. But I think what I'm going to do is look through anything that I definitely don't wear. I can usually sell these for a decent price at our local thrift store, Fashion Sense. There's a lot of other Mennonite gals in the area that we like to buy each other's stuff, so I'll probably take stuff over there. But there's also going to be a category of like springy, summery, florally skirts. Like this one here I'll keep because I would wear this in a winter outfit. It's dark floral, but then like this one, super pastel and very lightweight. I'm not going to be wearing this in the next 3-ish months, so I can put that on a pile. And then also, I'm not going to donate anything just yet. I will wait and see if I pull anything out over the next 3 to 6 months, but if I don't, then I'm gonna take everything to either the thrift store or my sister might want something. We'll see here. Oh, one last thing before I get started. I'm still gonna have like 7 black skirts at the end of the day. I mean, this is Megan after all. I'm gonna have like 3 white skirts and a whole bunch of black skirts. It's just you need a different one for every different thing, so I'm not even gonna apologize for that. And then don't worry about this whole situation up here. That is next. Okay, having fun here. It's been pretty easy so far, but I failed to mention that I haven't really changed sizes at all, so I'm also not really trying anything on. If they fit me a year ago, they're gonna be fitting me now, so I'm getting to skip that whole step, which is very nice actually. However, there have been some skirts that I've been holding on to that are, you know, a little tight, and so that I only ever wear them with like long cardigans in the back. So it's kind of like inhibiting how often I wear some of them. You know, it's just kind of how it naturally works. So I might actually get rid of like this one here. I like it. It's like a cream ivory denim skirt from the Main Street Exchange. I just don't wear it very often at all. So I think I'm gonna put this on the pile of see if you actually miss it, you know? Oh my goodness, this poor hanger. This is terrible. Okay, this is probably the only skirt I'm gonna get rid of because of wear and tear. thankfully I was able to replace it. Yeah, it's just a very basic, simple skirt, and my cousin actually found me one that I can use to replace it. I love this thing so much. I thrifted it. I probably wore it 300, 500 times, like every week for probably 4 years. You know, when you have a skirt that you love so much, you just don't want to take it off, even when you're gonna paint. And so I was painting with my daughter. I got some paint on there, didn't catch it in time. And I love when I find pieces like this though, that I know I spent like 1/4 cent per wear on. So that was a win for sure. Thank you, skirt. I have two pretty much identical light denim skirts, both from the Main Street Exchange, both with very similar washes, but this one is an 8 and this one is a 6. So I think if I remember right, this one was actually a maternity skirt that I wore. So I'm actually gonna go put this over with my maternity stuff. Oh, this skirt, guys. Let me know if you remember this skirt down below. You know, I like to not be put in a box. I like to experiment a little bit. I like to show things to you guys, and yeah, we could kind of learn along the way together. And I do think this skirt is kind of cute. Like the color blocking denim thing was so on trend last summer, but it was mostly like in mini skirts and like flared wide leg pants. It just did not translate very well into a midi skirt, I didn't think. Plus, it has a slit, so I had to always wear a layer underneath it because I didn't, you know, I don't want the slit opening up. That's way ridiculous high of a slit in my opinion. So it was just not that practical. I'm just trying to decide if I'm gonna have the guts to wear it next summer. Maybe I would if I'm going to the cabin or something. I don't know. It's just definitely young. Maybe somebody who's already out of their 20s is not supposed to be wearing this. I don't know. I think I'll put this on the see if you miss it pile. I'm definitely not gonna forget about it. I mean, how do you forget that skirt? Who knows? Maybe you'll see me in it this summer like 24/7. I don't know. Okay, so I think I'm down to 19 skirts, counting the one I have on that would be 20. It actually feels really good to be caught up with laundry. Thank you very much. Oh no, never mind. I forgot about this one. I do wear this skirt in the wintertime. 21? Are you kidding? Okay, I was ruthless. I'm putting this one back. It's like a super high-waisted skirt that I actually sewed myself, but I usually wore this when I was pregnant, not now anymore. I don't really have a need for it. So I'm putting that on my maternity pile. I have a small bag, a soft like zipper pouch bag that I keep in my closet, and every time I get pregnant I get to pull it out and see if I still like the clothes or not. Or, you know, I'm a Mennonite. Friends, cousins, sisters are always getting pregnant, so it's fun to share, you know, pieces like that around. Okay, these are the keepers and these are the backstock, wait, see if I miss them type of thing, okay? So all in all, not too bad, I would say. Okay, so I was gonna watch this world barista competition. Does that officially make me a nerd? I don't know. But I've been recently into, actually Josh got me, or it's coming in the mail yet, a espresso machine. Oh, I won't tell you what brand. It's adorable. I'm so excited about it, but I'm also like a little nervous because now I have to learn it. I have to figure it out. But I fell down the rabbit hole of espresso machine reviews and barista competitions. And anyway, I was gonna watch a world barista competition. Apparently an American got first place. There was somebody else that got grand prize. I don't know. I didn't even know that this whole world was a thing of competitive coffee makers, but it's hilarious. It's fun. Why is it that watching other people taste food on screen is so like, I don't know, entertaining? I thought I'd chat with you guys quick first about skirts. A bunch of you have been asking like, where do you find your midi skirts? I do have some maxi skirts, not a ton. Just with like momming and stuff, I feel like every time I have a maxi skirt, it just, I love how they look. I feel very tall and thin with them. There's my coffee sitting up there and I can't even reach it. I'm so lazy. But like I was saying, pretty much midi skirts have become like my mom uniform. I wear maxi skirts sometimes just for fun, and summer, winter, whatever. It depends if I'm feeling like they're worth it or not. I definitely think they're probably more modest, or they're more easily modest, I guess I should say. But they're also not always the most practical. So I do have a lot of midi skirts, and I get them all over, I would say all over the place, but I guess not really, because I get them from 3 main places. One is thrifted, 2 would be Inherit Clothing Company. It's no secret. I've worked with them. I've designed for them. I'm an affiliate with them. But also the Main Street Exchange. They're online. You can check them out. They also happen to be one of the really pretty in-person stores you can come to if you ever are in the Lancaster County area. And it's owned by a fellow Mennonite mom and everything. I just think I love everything they stand for. Here's a maxi skirt that I sewed. The wooden buttons, very classy. But yeah, the Main Street Exchange has a lot of good denim, and it's fun for me that they're in person. You know, I can just drive down the road and try stuff on if I'm in the need for something. And there are other smaller boutiques like Jamie Rose & Co. I like to keep my eye on here and there. Ada Faye Fashions. But yeah, as far as like a one-stop shop, there isn't really one place. I mean, Inherit or Main Street are probably, they have a wide selection. Another thing, I have already Googled midi skirts on Amazon, and I have a few. Actually, the one right here, this is from Amazon, and it is the Lexi Jeans brand, and it's a nice stiff, sturdy denim. There is a slit in the back, so I don't know. I think that's why I don't wear it as often, because I feel like I almost have to wear leggings underneath. You don't want to do that in the summertime. Or, you know, you can always try sewing a skirt, which is funny because I would rather sew a dress any day of the week than a skirt. Skirts just seem so hard for me. Okay, I'm opening the last box here. Isn't Josh's pocket knife so pretty? By the way, I will link these below, but I can't give you my own personal endorsement as I haven't used them yet, but I'm sure the reviews will tell you everything you need to know. This is hilarious. In my head, I was going to do all kinds of like time lapses of me just getting these on the hangers, and instead I'm like so chatty. You know, I just came through the Christmas season and maybe I'm just feeling a little socially deprived. All the socializing, and now it's like real life. Okay, let me get the rest of these on the hangers and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, here we go. All the skirts. It's Megan's version of a rainbow because, as you can see, my winter color palette is pretty neutral. I do have a couple green skirts and a pink one and this maroon one. I love this color. It's so nice, but the color, you have to really baby it in the wash so it doesn't wash out. Anybody want to guess what color skirt I'm wearing right now? Okay, you probably already saw, but I'm wearing a black one. Yes, they're just so versatile, guys. Get yourself a good black midi skirt if you do not have one. And then I do have 3 white skirts. This one is a denim, and then I have a church one, and then this one has the buttons down the front. Actually, I designed the skirt, so it is my favorite. But yeah, sometimes if you have buttons on your top, you don't want buttons on your skirt. So that's when I would reach for that one. And I feel like some of them are wrinkly after being handled and everything, so I'm hoping that they fall out as they're hanging here. But yeah, there's nothing I despise more than ironing. And yes, I should give you a full tour of my closet, but it is not all organized yet. I will do that later. Like I said, I just kind of did this spur of the moment. But I do my skirts here, my tops here. It's a nice big closet, so that's nice. And then on this side, I have jackets and blazers and then dresses down here. So yeah, it's not perfect yet, but I will have to do that soon because I'm going to be filming next week a modest winter fashion video where we're going to be discussing how to dress femininely, modestly, but also flattering in the winter months. It can be quite a challenge, but anyway, I'm sorry to leave you guys looking like this, but tell you what, as we close out the video, I will play some clips of wherever they take me for my birthday tonight. I'm very excited. I have no idea where we're going, so you guys can see us all dressed up and where we go. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this one, give it a thumbs up. Also, I created a video about my pantry organization. You're probably doing it wrong, so maybe check that one out next. Or I also posted a whole house organization tour. You might enjoy that one as well. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everyone.